Good day to everybody out there. This is See Thy Wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. And you guys can see that I'm in the jungle. Seems like I'm in the jungle, but I'm actually, I am kind of in the rainforest or whatever, but as you can see, I'm here at my off-grid estate, my off-grid pad, my off-grid food forest, permaculture style, here in the jungle, growing my own food. I feel proud to be a young, quote unquote, Black American doing what I'm doing. And I got a question for everybody out there who's watching or who's just tuned in. We know there's a lot of our white brothers and sisters that live off grid and other other races that live off grid, but we're gonna say white because that's what I know of that with the off grid living. But I want y'all to point me to somebody that looks like me that is actually doing this off-grid living thing and has started a farm. This wasn't started from scratch, but has started a farm by themselves and was able to accomplish it. And even if they weren't able to accomplish it, but they've started it, point me in that direction to that YouTuber. I would like to see who that is. Maybe I could reach out to them, but I would like for y'all to point me in the direction of some off-grid. What I mean by off-grid, they got solar, they have a well, or they have some other form of water arrangement, which is a cistern, which from rainwater catchment or a creek or river. Point me in the direction of them because it's very rare that I see anybody that looks like me or from the background that I've come from living out in nature off-grid. I have a couple tiny cabins here, but so you could say I'm not living out in nature in a tent or whatever, but at the end of the day, I would like to see someone that, because I'm gonna tell you something, negativity is what sells. Negativity is what gets the viewership. When you see somebody coming out here who was doing negative for years, I spent a lot of my time as a youngin', I spent most of my 20s in jail for being a petty drug dealer. But now that I'm doing something positive, I'm not looking for overnight success with what I'm doing. I know it takes years to grow fruit trees. So we're not looking for overnight success there. But when it comes to the YouTube thing, you would expect for someone that doesn't, that's something that's so rare, such as an African from America. That doesn't even make sense, because I don't know if I'm from Africa. But I was born in America. I shouldn't even go off on that tangent. But a Black person that was born in America, living off grid, who started something like this from the top to the bottom and able to actually show it, point me, I would like to see you guys actually share the video so the algorithm can catch it. And I know some of y'all just don't agree with the lifestyle of my sexuality, and I can understand that. You don't want your children to see it. It is what it is. Do what you gotta do. Don't share the video. But for those of y'all that can resonate with what I'm saying, share the video. How many Black gay farmers that y'all see out there, period? Not even off grid. Gay farmers out there. Black farmers. It's rare. It's rare. I know my time is now. I'm not waiting till tomorrow. I'm not waiting till next year. The time is now for me. What's the point of waiting? And what's the point of hating? There's no point of hating. So like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a constructive criticism. Leave some great comments, whatever you want to do, as long as you're helping me progress and move forward. If you're saying something negative, I'm sure there's something I can grab from that negative comment that you're giving to me. I'm not one to be sitting around turning down nobody's comment because it's negative. No, you can get something from negative people as well. So whatever you gotta say, get it off your chest. Let me know how I could get better with what I'm doing. Or give me your opinion on my lifestyle and what I got going on here with this off-grid living. Any suggestions, any tips, anything you see me doing wrong, anything that you got questions on about this whole off-grid living. You know what I'm saying? I do have a Buy Me a Coffee link, which is in the description. Because I'm not a rich man. I just know that the land is where you get your sovereignty from, where you get your independence, where you get your freedom. Because when you're growing your own food and you got your own water and you got your own power from the sun, Mother Nature, God, who can stop you? Nobody. So all my money is tied up into my investment right here, because I know that it's going to pay me back tenfold. So with that, I put a buy me a coffee link in my description for individuals that say, damn, we want to donate $20, or we want to give them $5, or we want to donate 50 or 5,000 or whatever you want to give, or we just want to book a consultation, which for my time is $100 for 30 minutes. Nobody can tell you what you're worth. You're worth what you negotiate. You know what I'm saying? And I put in a lot of work and a lot of time, and I have a lot of experience, and I have put a lot of money into research and development before I even bought this property. I probably was in the hole 8 to 10 grand before I even bought this one. How did you get that? And the lawyers here, they want their money up front before a contract is written. They want their money up front, and they'll work backwards. So whatever you don't use, they'll reimburse you. You gotta catch a flight down here, you gotta get hotels, you gotta get rental cars, you gotta get a survey, and this wasn't my first property. I had another one I had a couple properties that I looked at. I had to get surveys on them. They didn't work out. The survey for this property, I think was $1,700 US, $1,650 US, something like that, $1,700 US. You know what I'm saying? The survey for the other one, I can't remember. I had to get a soil test. I got 2 soil tests, one for this property, one for the one down there. So we not rich when it comes to money. We're wealthy when it comes to health, because I'm a firm believer that wealth is health. If you have your health, then you are the wealthiest on the planet. And without your health, you are the poorest on the planet, because you're just laying in a mansion with your millions of dollars having a home hospice take care of you. So I put those links in the description for anybody that loves what I'm doing or likes the journey and say, you know what, we'll get his brother $5. He'll go spend the $5 maybe on a fruit tree, a banana tree, or whatever. And the $5, you could get damn near any fruit tree here. Some of the trees cost 15, 20, 30, but at the end of the day, it's a great investment. And I'm asking you guys to acknowledge that. If you can't send any funds, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button as we stand in front of my mango orchard. Look at our mango orchard back there. Over 30 mango trees. You know how much mangoes and you know how many mangoes are produced on one tree per year? A really healthy mango tree, over a few hundred. There's no way I can eat a few hundred mangoes by myself from one tree. We got 30 trees here. You know what I'm saying? I'll freeze those mangoes. I'll never go hungry. Even if I just have to live off of mangoes, I won't go hungry. But we want to plant more things: papaya, avocado, oranges, apples, right? Jackfruit, breadfruit. We want to grow everything we eat. That's really what I wanted to do anyway. I want to grow everything I eat, because I'm not doing this for commercial reasons. I'm doing this for self-sustainability, to not have to worry about if the government shuts the whole planet down again, or if the planet is shut down. I shouldn't say the government, but if the powers that be shuts the planet down again, there will be no worry on my side, because God got me. Every day the sun comes up. There's not one day that you or I have been alive that the sun hasn't come up. You tell me. Now, we have cloudy days, but even on a cloudy day, I still get voltage that goes to my panels. We still get energy that goes to my panels. It's not as abundant as it is today because it's a clear day with a couple clouds, but for the most part, God shows up every day. The sun shows up every day. So I'm gonna always have power. The water well, if that runs dry, we have a creek that borders the entire length of this property. This is not something that's light. This isn't a light thing. This is really extraordinary out here. And I'm not here to, and I am here to pat myself on the back, because this isn't something that everybody's doing. I don't like to do things that everybody's doing. I like to be distinct and unique and being a leader. Even though this isn't new on the planet, a lot of people from my community is new to y'all, because we don't understand off-grid living. A lot of us. Some of us do. I'm not going to put everybody in a box and say black people don't understand off-grid living, because some of us do. But a lot of us is too caught up in the celebrity gossip and entertainment, basketball, NFL, Super Bowl, you know. It's just a whole bunch of bull crap that we be focused on that really don't add any value to our lives. And then we wonder why we stuck in the same positions that we were 20, 30, 50, 60 years ago. In fact, this shit is getting worse. It's not getting better. It's worse out here for a lot of us. And we disguising it up as we doing good with a few investments, a nice car with a note, a mortgage on your house. That's played out, paying all that interest and everything, trying to keep up with the Joneses. Y'all better start paying cash for stuff and putting your money in the land and putting your money into buying some seeds and a well and solar panels, because if you can't feed your children, all you're gonna do is go to the street with your gun and your knife and act a fool. And that's not cool. So get your mind right. You know, a lot of us get so caught up in the chasing the bag and securing the bag, we don't even know how to secure our money, our food, and our future. And it's sad, it's sickening. You know, but one thing about me is I'm always gonna show up. I'm always gonna be a forward thinker. I'm always gonna be a trendsetter. I'm not saying, and like I said, this shit is nothing new. All of this off-grid living thing is not new. I mean, that's how they was living back in the day, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 years ago before all this, you know, so now that it's becoming, I don't want to call it a trend, but it's becoming more, it's a lot more notoriety with this off-grid living thing. We got plenty of acres back there to grow a lot of food. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Grow a lot of food, because we're never gonna go hungry back here, ever, ever. And with that, I appreciate y'all for watching my videos. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, I really do. Because y'all could be anywhere on the planet, but you're here with me. Your brother C, your uncle C, your daddy C, nephew C. I'm here on God. And I say daddy because I do got a son out there, not to be sonning nobody. I got a real son. And we'll talk about that in another video. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. This is See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water.